honestly, welcome to my channel, welcome to my patio. My name is Monica. I am a special education teacher in Wisconsin, and now I'm online teaching. It's great. There's a teacher tag going on with Caffeinated Classroom and then Darren, and I thought I would unbox a fitness box for you. It's called Barbella. It is a fitness subscription box, so thought I'd unbox this, do the teacher tag, and then go to work at Walmart, because that's what my life has come to, is sitting out here on the patio, teaching my students, and then going to Walmart. So I don't have anything else better to do. My cat is also roaming around out here, so if you hear any strange meowing, that's her. I have my computer down there with the questions, so if I'm looking over yonder, that's what I'm doing. So first, we are gonna open this up. I believe it's like $45 a month, and that can be kind of expensive. Clothes and food and snacks, and I honestly just love getting mail. So yeah, it's worth it for me. If you're not really into a fitness lifestyle, you might, are you kidding me, cat? If you're not into a fitness lifestyle, it might not exactly be worth it to you, but for me, I think it's worth it. So okay, this is what the box looks like when you first open it up. The very first question on the teacher tag is, what is your current teaching status? And oh boy, what is my current teaching status? So we're using Moby Max for our primary mode of instruction right now. We also have other things available, so we have like Raskids, Study Island, Lolilo, Typing Club, all sorts of goodies in here, and just a lot more. So they get assigned things for them to do in their classroom, and then once they're done with what they're assigned, they can either be done for the day, or like if you're a lot of my kids, they're really bored and looking for other things to do, so we have plenty of other platforms that they can log on and get involved with too. We have weekly meetings right now where they're assigning what the assignments will be. So like right now I participate in the 2nd grade and the 5th grade meetings because I have the most students in that. Look at my cat right now, it's just... Also, I'll show you this tripod. This tripod is high class. We've got my new PlayStation box for the cooler organizer thing, a tissue box, and then some foundation I was using to hold it up. Cheyenne, how's it going? Are you being safe? I don't think so. So besides the weekly meetings for curriculum where we're assigning the grade level work, for my school I'm the only special education teacher, so every Monday we meet for an hour with my 2 paras, the speech teacher, and then also the interventionist who also has some of my special ed kids too, because she also has a special ed license and she's been helping out with some of the instructional times for my students. So that's nice. So we all meet on Mondays, and then 2nd grade meets on Wednesdays, 5th grade meets on Fridays, and then our school as a whole, next week we're gonna start having like a staff meeting over Google Hangouts. We use Google Hangouts because that's been considered more safe than Zoom. There's a lot of confidential issues with Zoom that my district is trying to avoid. And then we also have an elementary SPED meeting every week too, where we just talk about what the going-ons are and how we're doing our IEPs and just how we're doing in general, because let's face it, this is a lot of new stuff that we're working on. So we have all these reoccurring meetings weekly, and on top of that I also have meetings with some of my students. So I have 2 families so far where I have 2 kids that I served for their IEP minutes, and they've already decided that they want to have Google meetings with me. So every week at a certain time I have it on their calendar, and I'd invited them as well, so then we can hang out weekly. So that's really exciting to see their face. We already had one yesterday and we talked for honestly an hour. We just had so much to say. It was so exciting. So yeah, we have these meetings where we're assigning curriculum work. So they're doing 30 minutes of math every day, 20 minutes of reading every day, and that's all assigned through Moby. They have a writing assignment that's due weekly. I keep checking to make sure my cat isn't like falling off the deck or something. We have a writing assignment that's due weekly. So the one for next week is gonna be 5 things they see outside. So what do they see, what do they smell, and they have to describe it. Okay, so I was just editing this video and I noticed that I didn't say anything about social studies or science. Yes, we are doing social studies and science. Moby has the option for social studies and science on there, as well as our district uses mystery science. So we're kind of just letting the teachers by grade level pick and choose what they want to do. Mystery science sometimes has a lot of like writing or hands-on things, so it's probably better for 5th grade, whereas Moby is probably better suited for science online for like a kindergarten, 1st grade level. And our MAPE teachers, so music, art, physical education, are usually supposed to do 2 lessons a week. Next week they're going to do 4 lessons a week just to keep our students engaged, because they're doing a lot of placement tests next week, as well as guidance has 1 lesson a week and library skills has 1 lesson a week. So they're either hopping on and doing a live version and then putting the recorded version in after. So lots of Google things happening. It's crazy to me that some schools don't use Google yet, because there's so much in Google that you can do. And I also mentioned that we're doing online through Mobi. This is like exactly what I'm wearing, only different. So this is a DAE windbreaker, and that's basically what I'm wearing now, except this is a Walmart windbreaker I bought for like $11, I think, at the beginning of the year, because I love shiny things. Unfortunately, like, things like these are so cute, but I can't wear them to Walmart because they have strings and a hood and it could get caught in the equipment, so you're not supposed to wear them to work, which is sad because that's literally the only place I have to go now is Walmart. There's nothing else to do with our lives but be here on my patio teaching the kids or go to Walmart and work. There are some options for students that don't have internet. Our district has handed out devices K through 12 to all students, and we have hotspots as well. So it's really rare for students not to have internet access just because of where they live, and the hotspot doesn't work because of whatever wireless stuff is going on, or they just don't want technology in general. So MobiMax does have a worksheet option. So if you're like me, and you have students that have social skills, we also have the option where every student who doesn't have internet access, they have a Google document devoted to them, and every week on Friday we have to have whatever we want assigned to that student in the document, and then the building secretaries will print it all out and mail it for us. So basically by Friday every week I have to have my social skills in this document, whatever link I want them to print, whatever page, or if they're doing like a reading curriculum or a math curriculum, whatever the link is from, our online access, or I download it as a PDF and I insert it in there. It's a really good system, and it's just making sure that all of our students that want to learn have access. But things are not graded. Students technically don't have to do them. If they want to sit home on video games all day and their parents let them, like, there's really nothing we can do about it because, like, school is out of session. We're not going back for a long time. It's sad. They don't have to complete work because, like, special ed can't give the services that are in their IEPs. Speech can't deliver everything, even though our speech teachers are really trying hard to do Google Hangout meetings with them. Or like occupational therapy, physical therapy, obviously they can't do that sort of stuff over the computer. So like those services aren't happening how they should in their IEPs. So technically we're teaching, we're providing curriculum, we're giving things to students, we're keeping them engaged, but we're not expressly teaching new skills. We can't actually grade any of it. So next item in our box is Pop Band Londons. These are little hair ties, and I honestly think I own one, like this blue sparkly already, so that's kind of cool. And the next question is, how long is your school out till? And sadly, Wisconsin's out indefinitely, so coming back at the end of the May is a small chance, and I really hope so. I would just love to have the last couple weeks together with my students to talk with them and to see them again, but I think September next year will be the next time that we get to go back, and that's so sad. We also have Native Fuel Whey Protein Powder Blend in Lemon Sorbet, which is like an ice cream flavor. I like ice cream. The next question is, what is your best distance learning teaching advice? And honestly, my advice is to just communicate with your students, communicate with your parents, be there for them as much as you can. A big thing for my students is just reminding them that unless they're a 5th grader, I'll be there for them next year. A lot of these students I have for 6th grade because I teach special education, so no matter how much this craziness goes on till, like, eventually we'll be back in school and eventually I will see them again. I know I'm a really shining, bright moment, you know, glittery, shiny in their lives, and I can't wait to see them again. And whenever we get back, I'll be there and I'll be waiting for them with open arms, ready for a big hug. So the next item is a coupon for Unbroken Designs, and it's a little, what's it called? It's a kettlebell chain. It's kind of heavy, so I feel like it's gonna break pretty soon. So I'll put that on my bag. I'll put that on a bag somewhere, and I'll tell you. I almost put it on my gym bag. Oh no. I almost said I was gonna put it on my gym bag, but the gyms are closed. You can't go to the gym. The next question is, what is your favorite social distancing snack? And my favorite social distancing snack right now is Lucky Charms. Like, I'm going through a family-sized box of it weekly. It's a good thing I work at Walmart, and every night after work I can grab whatever I'm running low on, because I'm addicted to Lucky Charms, and I have a bowl in the morning and a bowl at night, and I could have one for lunch too, but I know I don't need a bowl of Lucky Charms 3 times a day. 2 is enough. Next product is Daily Concepts Multifunctional Soap Sponge in Charcoal. And the next question is, have you picked up any skills? I do leave the house pretty much every day to go work at Walmart, so that's a lot different than other people. And I've recently learned how to use the robot floor scrubber at Walmart, so that's kind of cool. I'm also about to cut my hair because I'm just really annoyed at the length right now. It's just kind of bothering me. So if you see me looking a little straggly on Instagram sometime in the next week, it's because I got bored of my hair and I cut it, so that might happen. You can achieve a deep and detoxifying clean with a soap and charcoal infused sponge. Interesting. Next product is Strikeforce Energy Variety 4-pack, 1 of each flavor, and original grape, lemon, and orange. It says you simply rip, drip, sip, and that's it. So you must put it in your water. And I've been drinking a lot of water recently and I'm really bored of water, so the more flavoring, the better. The next question is, what are your Netflix recommendations? I don't personally have Netflix actually. I have Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus. I'm currently watching all of Bones. I believe they have like 12 seasons, so there's a lot to watch, and I'm watching Hannah Montana as well. My boyfriend does not enjoy Hannah Montana, but I am all about the Hannah Montana life and reliving the songs because that show was on a lot when I was younger, so I'm personally enjoying it. Product is some chalk, some pink chalk. If I was regularly lifting weights, this would be interesting, but I think my boyfriend will enjoy that more than I will. And the next question is, what habits have you picked up? I've actually been plugging in my laptop nightly. Usually I go to school and I have to do something, or I go to a meeting and I need my computer and I pull it out and it's half dead or it is dead. So that's kind of a positive of needing to have my laptop every day, is I'm actually plugging it in so I can use it. So when I start the morning off, it's full. What a concept. It's amazing what you can get done when your technology is not half dead. Next product is Pulse Dry Shampoo Oil Absorbing Powder. Ooh, interesting. Perfect for after a workout or days where you just don't have time to wash and dry your hair. But let's be honest, most of the time people aren't washing and drying their hair because they're not leaving their house. But I do leave the house, so I do have some dry shampoos. I don't really use it that much because I just like to wash my hair a lot. I know some people can go like a week without washing their hair, and that's not my life. The next question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your anxiety level? Well, if you would have asked me last week, I would have said a 10. I was honestly freaking out about how to teach special education over the internet, how I was going to do these curriculum, how I was going to provide services to my students. Like, one of my students, their goal is hand raising. How am I going to progress monitor their hand raising over the internet? How am I going to teach social skills over the internet? Some of my students don't have internet. What am I going to do? Well, we've got some of that figured out. My anxiety is probably about a 4 right now. I've been in plenty of Google Hangouts with all of my staff members and my paras and just higher district level people that have been helping us out with all of this. I'm feeling really solid, and MobiMax is our primary instruction platform. And basically our plans to implement the instruction and adapt and modify the tasks that the students are given, I'm feeling really happy about, and I think it's going to go well. And I think my kids will surprise me when this is all over, like just how much that they've learned off the computer. Even though it's not required, a lot of my students have logged in and have started doing tests and assignments that I started just as like a test, and they've already completed them, and some of them have 100%. And I'm very excited about like what the future holds, honestly. If you asked me a week ago, I'd still be freaking out. Okay, and then in the box we've got coupons and garbage. So the box is done. Cool, excellent. The next question is, what is your distance learning outfit of the day? Well, you can see we've got this gold metallic windbreaker from Walmart last, I feel like it was September. It was probably like $5. You can't buy it anymore. And then we've got some black joggers and some Birkenstocks. You know, kind of professional, kind of not, but it's a perfect patio weather outfit, you know? And then the question after that is, if your students were watching this, what would you say to them? I'd say, I miss you all. I can see you haven't done your extra math at your System 44, so you better log on and you better do it. When you email me, please capitalize your name. We've been working on this all school year, and even though we're not in school anymore, you need to capitalize your name, folks. And that I will see you all on a Google Hangout soon. I'm really hoping that I get everything rolling and that all my students can see me weekly on Google Hangouts, and that I just continue to keep up the communication with letters, phone calls, Google Hangouts, and just any way to stay involved in their lives, because I really care for them. The last question is, what do you miss most about your classes? I miss the structure, I miss the curriculum, I miss the warm hugs.
Hi everyone, I'm Olaf. And I like warm hugs.
And I miss school lunch. I've had to make my own lunch. Well, I say make. I've gone to Subway and McDonald's twice this week already. But today I made a sandwich. I'm adulting. I'm getting through this. This pandemic stuff, it's gonna teach me to make my own lunch. I'm even cooking for myself sometimes. What concept, guys? We're surviving. We'll get through this. I think Darren and Caffeinated Classroom and Vanessa from my second grade life said they would do this again sometime soon. So I guess I'm looking forward to see how this goes. Say even a month, like how I feel now, and then a month later, do I feel different? Am I feeling like my anxiety level is a 1? Am I happy with what's going on? Or maybe in a month we'll have a vaccine and this will all magically be over. But I don't have all the answers. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. If you want to go back and see videos of where I'm actually in the classroom with the kids, you can do that. You can hit the notification bell to follow all of my exciting content, or you can just see me again soon in the next one. Bye, folks.